I thought I'd put together a list of my top 20 favorite fighting game songs, since when it comes to fighting games, besides for the actual fighting, the music is the second most important thing to me. Now keep in mind, I know a lot of you won't agree with most of the songs in this list, and there'll probably be a lot of games that are excluded here that you might like. But keep in mind, this is based on my experience with fighting games, and my opinion. So, on that note, let's get started. So number 20 is The Vagabond Temple from Shaq Fu. Now it's a decent track from an otherwise forgettable game. Shaq Fu has a reputation of being one of the worst fighters, but for some reason this song always stuck with me. Number 19 is Yang's theme. Maybe it's because I love the characters so much, or how well the song goes with the stage. I just really love this track. Even though a lot of people would disagree with this one being in a top 20 list, much less having this be the only Third Strike song. But I had to have it on here because I love it. Number 18 is the Midnight Carnival, or Ino's theme, from Guilty Gear XX. Something about this song from XX has such a chilling but powerful theme for the last boss in the game. The guitar almost speaks to you as if to say, whatever the outcome of this battle, madness will ensue. Number 17 on the list is Fairy from King of Fighters 96, which is Chizuru's theme. Fairy is another song that I really like that I can't quite put my finger on as to why I like it so much. Maybe because it's a theme that I feel fits Chizuru so well. It has slow and fast parts, which complement her fighting style, which is all about precise movements and slow, fast actions. Number 16 on the list is Ryoko's theme from World Heroes 2. If you were to ask me which retro fighter had the most impact on me, also was the most enjoyable fighting game from like the SNES era, I would say World Heroes 2 would be that game. It was a hard pick for me because I don't feel like the soundtrack is top 10 material, but it definitely made the list for me because of this memorable tune. And even though I struggled a lot fighting against Ryoko, this theme always has sort of a do your best feel to it, and I've always wanted to keep going when I hear it. Number 15 is the Tayo High Rooftop from Rival Schools. Rival Schools is a game that at the time was amazingly fun, and this song really captures that for me. You can almost feel the youth and passion in the fists of the fighters when this track plays. It's a really solid song, just a shame this loop is not very long. Number 14 on the list is Carlos's theme from Psychic Force 2012. A bit of an odd choice with this one. I'm sure most of you even have never even heard of, much less played Psychic Force 2012, but at the time it was the closest thing to a Dragon Ball Z type action fighter that I had, so I enjoyed it because it reminded me of Dragon Ball Z. This theme for Carlos in particular really stood out in the soundtrack, but I felt that the jam really matched his personality as well as the other songs being louder and faster. This song almost says, hey, I'm gonna make you fight me at my pace, which is what Carlos is kind of about. Number 13 on the list is the theme from Ryo's team from King of Fighters 96, Kamikiri Mushi. I didn't really like this song too much when I was younger, but I've kind of grown to appreciate it now. I feel like this song for a team of martial artists is pretty perfect. The way it slowly starts to build and doesn't really reach the most exciting part until almost 2 minutes into the song. It's a great representation of how you have to train harder and harder every day to become great, and you'll get there eventually. You can practically hear Ryo yelling "Ha!" as you imagine him, Robert, and Yuri training. Number 12 on the list is K's theme from King of Fighters 99. K was an interesting one, because KOF 99 had such a different sound from the previous year, K being a new character and a new story arc that was brought along with him. He was a clone of Kyo Kusanagi, looking for meaning after escaping from Ness. This theme shows his cool demeanor, but it also gets loud after it builds, as if to say, he's acting cool, but on the inside he's burning up. Number 11 on the list is Cammy's theme from X-Men vs Street Fighter. It was very hard to decide which Cammy theme I wanted in this spot, because honestly it was a tie between this and the Alpha 3 theme, but this one barely edged it out because I like the game a bit more. It just fits with the fast-paced go-go-go style of the game, and how Cammy is just non-stop in your face. X-Men vs Street Fighter has an amazing soundtrack, but this song stands out for me as one of the top tunes. Number 10 on the list is the Taio High theme from Project Justice. So 2 songs from the same location on this list with different themes. This song isn't quite as energetic as its predecessor, whereas this one lacks in burning vigor and youth like the first one. This one has a strong sense of determination. The rest of the soundtrack isn't too strong, but I'll always enjoy this jam. Number 9 on the list is Rashid's theme from Street Fighter V. Almost all the Street Fighter V themes are pretty underwhelming, but this one stands out among the crowd. I think it was the perfect track to bring in a new character, and the drop at the start of the song is pretty much the calm before the storm, as this song pretty much just hits hard right after that drop, which is what Rashid's all about, flying in and coming at you non-stop. Number 8 on the list is the Riverside theme from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now I'll be the first to say the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 soundtrack, one of the most unfitting fighting game soundtracks out there. But the more I think about it, lounge jazz seems to kind of work because it's really a 56 character party. So when you have a party with that many people, you want to play the most unoffensive music possible. The river stage, especially with its lyrics that have nothing to do with fighting, is one of the most memorable stages in the game. I was once at a tournament and this song came on and everybody broke into singing the chorus in the middle of the tournament finals. It's just so unfitting and strange that it goes all the way around and comes back to being awesome. Number 7 on the list is Guile's theme from Street Fighter 2. Guile's theme is truly that song that goes with everything. How they managed to make a song that sounds like a training song, a victory song, and a song to make a montage for the victory is really spectacular. It just stands out as one of the best Street Fighter songs to date. Number 6 on the list is Zeku's theme. Now Zeku's theme ended up being the song that nobody knew they needed until it dropped with the Zeku trailer. I don't think a single theme song has ever made you want to play a character more than this one did with just the trailer. It's just such a well-composed, jazzy song, really stands out in the Street Fighter V library, and really makes me anxious to see what Capcom is going to drop for music next with the future characters. Number 5 on the list is Rose's theme from Street Fighter Alpha 2. A mysterious but charming sounding song that really has a floating undertone to it. Rose's theme is one I've always loved from childhood until now. If I ever make a top 20 overall fighting game soundtrack list, Street Fighter Alpha 2 would for sure make it into the top 10. Number 4 on the list is Gen's theme from Street Fighter Alpha 2. 2 Street Fighter Alpha 2 songs in a row might seem a bit odd, but I had to have Gen's theme on the list. It has this menacing sound to it, but isn't powerful like Gen Bice's theme. It's a perfect fit to the martial art mastery that is Gen. And I remember the first time I heard that song drop, and I had to fight Gen in that back alley, I knew that it was my life or his. Overall, just an amazing theme. Number 3 on the list is Nina's theme from Tekken 3. Now I love a song with a strong bass line, and Nina's theme does not disappoint. I feel it fits Nina so well as a calculated fighter. No part of this song seems to dominate over the other, it's just a solid, subtle pace the entire track until the breakdown where the tone changes a bit, but kind of remains the same. It's hard to explain, since I'm not really a music composer or really enthusiast, I'm just someone who likes music, but give this song a listen, it's a song that definitely doesn't disappoint. Number 2 on the list is Ken's theme from Street Fighter EX. This was a very hard pick. Ryu's theme, Stronger, as well as Strange Sunset from Guile, all could have had this spot for different reasons. But in the end, I had to settle on Ken's. The song felt like it tells a story. The song feels like it tells a story of victory. And when it gets to the middle of the song and it slows down its tone, the changes in the song make you almost feel like a flashback is starting with the road leading up to the victory. It's a song that suits the US martial arts champion well. Number 1 on the list is Touch Me and I'll Break Your Face, Orchard's theme from the new Killer Instinct. You'd probably never expect this song to be on anyone's top 10 list, much less in the number 1 spot. Especially me, who's someone who isn't really a big KI fan. In fact, this is probably the first time I've ever talked about KI on my channel. This theme and seeing Orchard in the new game just about made my jaw drop. When the trailer dropped for her, I was so excited. It's such a hype jam, and playing this game when this song... It's such a hype jam when you're playing this game and you're beating someone and the lyrics come up, touch me and I'll break your... It's super satisfying to sing that along with the game. Real icing on the cake with this one, just like with the other new KI songs, there's an Easter egg with a throwback to the original Orchard theme. But, let me know what you guys think. What are some of your favorite fighting game songs? This list isn't 100% unchangeable, so we might make another top 20 in the future once I've heard some more tracks, but what are some of your favorite fighting game songs, and why would you put them on a list? Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.